be honest, I don't really know where it's coming from. Like, there's not a whole lot going on over there. I don't think. Maybe we can get rid of these. Today, we are going to be wearing our construction outfit, because what we're going to be doing is something a little bit wild, I think. And we're going to need some construction tools, mostly just some flint and steel. Alright, I think we can agree that this barn has served its purpose, so I'm going to go ahead and just remove these parts. Starlight Headquarters. Beautiful, isn't it? And it's also a little bit packed. I think it's time I share with you my plans to double the size of the base. This entire area back here is going to be the third planned faction for Starlight Headquarters, called the Outback. But first, before we can think about building it, we've got to burn it down. Oh, shit. Don't hurt me. Oh, this is gonna be a load of fun. Okay, here we go. All fixed up here. Sorta. This is an idea, right? And up they come, one by one. Okay, this is taking too long. Bam! 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 Take that. Shit. I suck. Okay, let's stop wasting time. Alright, this is the Starlight Outback. The Starlight Outback is going to have a couple sections here because it is so large. It's going to be. This area to the left here is going to be the plaza, which is going to be the main plaza of the area. Then we're going to use this hillside here. Notice that the entity count increases as I near what currently exists of HQ. Part of the goal of this faction is to hopefully spread some of this weight out, so that way it won't be as condensed and the entity count won't be as high. This hillside here is going to be sort of the partition between the two sides. This here, the plaza, and then down over here on this side, we're going to have sort of a trail coming in. And the trail is going to be the natural perimeter around the Outback. We're also going to have something up there. We're going to utilize that area as well. So really the goal here is to kind of build with the land, because I do quite like the way that it's set up. This entire back is also part of the Outback, although it didn't seem to burn down a whole lot because of the rain. Alright, now you've got a nice aerial view of where the Outback would be, so let's talk about it a little bit. So like I said, that's the plaza down there. It's really just going to be like the Starlight Plaza of this faction. This hillside, and where I'm standing, is going to be sort of the center of the Outback. And then we're going to have this trail running all along the side of the hill here. The farmlands, it'll start over there, it'll kind of weave around back here, around these trees. And it'll be sort of a nice, we'll decorate it and add, you know, nature's beauties and that kind of thing. I don't know exactly where that perimeter is, how far that's going to go down. But I am definitely going to use this coast to some extent and just kind of use this whole section of the island here for the Outback. And then, like I said, that hill we're going to use as well. So you can see here, this is one of the sort of the northernmost boundary point of where the trail will be, and I've outlined some pillars elsewhere that you can see. I think, however, that before we begin building this faction, because this is a lot of work, this is a big project, we need to also focus on the existing parts of HQ. There's a lot of stuff that's broken or cluttered, so I think what we should do is turn our attention to that before we begin this massive project.